Yes, we return once again. Welcome back, everybody. It is Thursday. It is the eve of the finale. Brett, you would be correct. In real life, China was the finale. We switched it around. I did a poll on the YouTube community posts yesterday, and we switched it around. Japan will be the finale, and it's funny. Exactly 1 year ago, tomorrow, was the 2002 World Championship final round at Japan, where we won the championship. Now, history could repeat itself. If we stay in the championship battle, we could go into another decider on the 10th of November in back-to-back years, which will be pretty cool. But, as we know, Alonso is ahead by 9 points going into this one. Alonso, if he finishes first, obviously he's won the championship. If he outscores me by count back, technically I could still win it. But basically, if he outscores me today, he's won the championship. So those are the championship permutations. Alonso wins the title today. L plan, all in capital letters. No. Alonso's not winning today. I'm a master at the Chinese Shanghai International Circuit. Last year, the first year it was on the calendar, we qualified 7th and I won the race. I'm hoping for the same again today. Let's go on to the news. Raikkonen is back. Kimi Raikkonen has missed the past 3 races, but the Finn returns for China. Sadly for the McLaren driver, the return is too late as he is now out of the championship battle. Kind of sad. It's kind of sad that it could have been a 3-way fight, and it was a 3-way fight until that injury for Raikkonen. But that's just part and parcel of the world of motorsport, you know? Sometimes you do good, sometimes you do bad, I suppose. Yeah. Early fuel issue. James Early was set for a solid 2nd place finish in Brazil, but it all went wrong when Toyota risked their drivers staying out for an extra lap on low fuel. Early had to coast into the pits and lost valuable time and points. That was painful. We missed out on a good chunk of points. Would have been an easy 2nd place finish. Yet we finished down in 4th. We didn't even get a podium. I lowered the AI so Alonso doesn't win. Yeah, obviously. Brazil yellow flags. There was oil at the entrance of the pit lane in Brazil and it caught a number of drivers out. Questions are being asked that whether the issue could have been fixed by the track marshals during the event. But no. There was many incidents at the start of the pit lane yesterday. It was quite funny. Fisichella injured. Giancarlo Fisichella unfortunately suffered injuries after his crash at turn 1 late on in Brazil. Fisichella is set to be out for a whole year with his injuries. This throws the driver market wide open. I mean, genuinely, I could have just retired Fisichella after that incident, like end of career. That was huge. He went through a crane and then into a metal barrier at 200 miles per hour. But I've just kept him out for a year, so maybe he won't be on the grid next year, I don't know. Anyway, driver market wide open because of this. So Wirtz does stay, yeah. So Alexander Wirtz stays. He's just swapped to the number 6 car, I think, instead of the number 5 car. Crumply. I mean, I've also said that there was oil at the entrance yesterday. Oh, King Crab with a donation. Buy another bottle of Morrison's champagne for the end of the season. I will do. I promise. I'll even drive to Morrison's, even though Morrison's is not my local anymore. Because of that, I will use that money and buy some champagne. Or Prosecco. It might have to be Prosecco because I don't think champagne's that... I don't know. If I can find champagne, then sure. But thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. Feeling the love. I can't let you guys down now. I have to stay in the championship fight. If I bottle it today, oh my god. I'll never live that down. I'll never live that down. King Crab, question mark. Here goes Ryan with the questions again. So 116 race starts, 450 points scored, but the morale has gone down to average after the, well, just a tricky Brazilian Grand Prix. It was a really difficult race. Really difficult. We were pushing so hard to just keep up with Alonso, but he just had that extra pace. Queen Lobster. That was good. That was a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Hilarious. Chinese Grand Prix entry list. Raikkonen back in the number 5. Wirtz just steps out, goes to the other side of the garage, walking like that, jumps in, Fisichella's car. So Fisichella gone. Everybody else is the same as it has been for most of the second half of the season, of course. And you guys remember Frank Montani? What? Frank Montani? When he was in the car back in the day. Last year I had pace in China, especially in the race. I'm really hoping it's the same here. I've obviously tested my qualifying pace, but race pace is a mystery until we get into the race. God. Yep. Championship standings going into this one then. As I said, 9-point gap, 2 races to go. If Alonso outscores me today, he wins the championship. We need to hopefully just close the gap. Best case scenario, I win the race, Alonso retires. Then we take the championship lead into the final race. Worst case scenario, he wins the championship. An okay case scenario, I win the race, Alonso finishes 2nd or 3rd, and we close the gap at least a bit to give us a fighting chance. Maybe. Dilbo, welcome back. Good to see you. What other battles are there with 2 races to go? The battle for 4th, Fisichella is not in it anymore, so Schumacher could catch him, Trulli could, Heidfeld, Button maybe. There's battle for 10th place, Barrichello and Sato. And then the lowly positions down at the back. Could switch around. Teams Championship. Renault take the lead now. Toyota 2nd and McLaren have fallen all the way down to 3rd after not scoring points in Brazil. So that's a big switch. But it's still a 3-way battle with Raikkonen returning as well. It's still a 3-way battle for this Constructors' Championship. Very, very exciting. Any team could win it. If Alonso has a big crash today, will you replace him? I don't want to have to do that, but it depends on the crash. If I can get away with... If he goes into a barrier at 200 miles per hour, but it happens to be a tyre barrier, maybe I'll let it slide. But if he goes 200 miles per hour into a metal Armco barrier, then goes flying over into the crowd, I guess I'd have to kick him out. What if I have a big crash? I did have an injury last year, didn't I? Last season. That's never happening again, because what's the point of a James Early career mode if James Early isn't racing? Anyway, let's get into qualifying, shall we? Qualifying time. I do have a bit of plot armor. To be fair, I'm giving Alonso a bit of plot armor as well. Kimi Raikkonen, I mean, it wasn't late enough in the season to give him plot armor. You haven't been here this whole season. Well, you're back now. That's what matters. You're back at the good part as well. The end of the season. Hamilton to McLaren 2006. Too early. He's not even been in GP2 yet. Hairpin crash fest. Yeah. What we need is Carther Kane to have a brake failure on lap 1 and just career into about 5-6 drivers up at the front. What if Hamilton joins Red Bull with Max Verstappen next season? In no reality does that happen. At all. No, that never happens. Would this be the worst Ferrari season in the career mode? Yeah, it would be, yeah. Yes, Michael, Fisichella got big time injured. Big time injured in Brazil. I have my qualifying setup loaded. How hot is the track? Oh, it's 36 degrees. I might... The radiator on 3.
Has just taken pole position.
Raikkonen setting the same time as Alonso early on. To what season does it go? Is it infinite? Infinite, if you wanted. I'm thinking I'll go to 2013 if I still had the motivation to run to 2013. I don't know, Toffee. I'm just hoping nothing bad happens. If something happens where we crash, me and somebody else crash, and it's the same severity for both drivers, I guess both are fine, because I really can't give myself another injury. I can't. Imagine that, guys. I crashed today and I think, okay, well, Early's out for the final race of the season. No championship decider. When we get to 2009, I'm keeping groove tyres. There might be some backlash, but I don't care. I'm keeping the groove tyres. Ooh, says Clay. Ooh, groove tyres. 33.9 from Alonso. That's fast. Okay, let's get out there. Try and put a banker down. I did get a 34.4 in practice, my practice qualifying session. So Alonso's already into the 33s. Why though? Because the game's not built for anything that's not grooved tyres. It feels weird. And at the end of the day, I'd like to enjoy myself whilst racing. Visually slicks with grooved physics, but I don't like slick tyres. Grooved tyres are so much cooler. No fun, only stream. Nice one, Ryan. Grooved tyres are superior. There's just more to them, you know? Slick tyres are like, I don't know, a person with no personality, you know? Just face value. A bog standard person. Hello, my name is Fred. Oh, what do you do, Fred? Oh, I just work a standard 9 to 5 and go home and cry. Nice. You're standard, bog standard, boring Fred. Grooved tyres. Hello, what's your name? My name is Juicy. Oh, that's a strange name. Yeah, well, I'm a strange person. Oh, how so? Then they list all these weird things they do. And you think, wow, they're cool. There's so much depth to them. Exactly. You can't take refueling out. Well, yeah, you can't. You could for the player, but not for the AI. Anyway, here we go. That was a rubbish line. I'm not a huge fan of this circuit. Never have been. Especially the first corner.
You're down at the first sector.
Dylan, to be fair, that's what I was going with anyway. That's what I meant. Because groove tyres do have grooves in them for more depth.
You're down at the second sector.
Right, if we could just get a solid 134 on the board for this lap, I'll be happy. Good start. Tyre war I should keep. I mean, I suppose, but it does not play a factor in this game at all because I've got them both set to basically the same. First lap on the board.
Great lap. That's pole position. Superb.
I might restart the session. I might restart the session up the difficulty by 1 because that's going to be way too easy. If that was a pole position lap, I'm going to restart. We're not having that. I'm not having it too easy. Go again. Go again. People will say, oh, James, you're lowering the difficulty so you can win. Let's up the difficulty, okay? No, Sam, I am not because I'm streaming. Run it back. Run it back. I set a 34.5 or 34.4 in practice and I was pushing. So I thought maybe I can get another half a second. You know, It's chucking it down with rain. Okay, that was practice, guys. This is qualifying. It's raining now. It's raining. I don't think it's raining yet. If I get out there now, I get a lap in. Quick. Should I have gone on the inters? I don't know, maybe. See what it's like. We get a lap in now. And it gets worse. The conditions. That's pole position. That's all sorted. And maybe Alonso can qualify down at the back. Okay. We've got to push on this out lap. Get round to the start. Push on the qualifying lap. Get a lap on the board. That's the plan. That's how we got our first ever pole position in the career for BAR back in the 2000 Monaco Grand Prix. It was raining throughout the session, but at the start, for the first 2 minutes, it was dry. We got out there really early on. And actually, my teammate qualified second as well. This better be a 1000 IQ play. I really like this circuit model, by the way. But for an F1 Challenge circuit, it's nice. It reminds me of the Turkish, the Istanbul Park circuit we used this year. Did I both? Yes, we did. I think Villeneuve finished second, I finished third. Monaco 2000. It was won by, I want to say Hakkinen. Converted by the same person. Makes sense. Good quality. Okay, here we go. Oh, traffic. Better not be Coulthard. It's Coulthard. Right, get out of the way, boss. Please. Come on, mate, I'm on a lap. I'm on a lap.
Your engine is overheating. Shift left.
Bro, please. Do you not have blue flags? Get out the way! I'm seething here. Absolutely furious. The engine's died! I can't go out now. That was a whole roller coaster of emotions. Okay, realistically, if I was to get in the T car, how long would it take me to get back to the pit and get in the T car setup?
Sato has just taken pole position.
15 minutes. We're a good 2 kilometers away from the pits. True, the rules would not allow it. Well, then we can't, can we? What are the rules? Am I allowed to get in the T car? Am I even allowed? If somebody could find out. If I can, then we'll wait 30 minutes. So I'll bring it down to 25 minutes. The rain's going to destroy it anyway. I think we're going to have the most messed up grid we've ever seen. Even if I get out there, I'm not going to be any better than last. I'm going to blame not just the radiator intake. I'm going to blame Coulthard's dirty air heating my car up.
Has lost his front wing.
Right. So, Sato is right now on pole position. Even if I go out, I'm not going to get anywhere better than last, I assume. I'm going to set up my race strategy now. Oh, man. I feel like it's against the rules. Surely it's against the rules to get in the T car during... Shall we just do it? Okay. See how bad it is. I haven't, Clay. I've only done it twice before. The first... my rule was at the start of the career mode that if I had an engine failure, I never go out again. Right, he's got in the T car. He didn't set a lap in qualifying, so it was allowed by the rules. Let me just check that everybody else is on. They're on inters. Okay, let me switch to inters. Wrong tyres. Inters. You can only switch into the T car between sessions or if the race gets restarted. So I'm technically not allowed. Okay, yes or no, who wants me to set a lap time? Just a yes or no. Let's set a lap time. Let's get out there. Get on circuit. Get a lap on the board. Sato pole position. Amazing. Things you love to see. British Senna on board. I think you may have mistaken me with a, I don't know, a more competent streamer like anybody else. This is cheating. No. Okay, if I get another engine failure, then obviously I won't set a lap time because that'll be the T car gone. Bruno Senna wasn't that bad. I was hoping these conditions, because I couldn't set that first lap, I was hoping Alonso would be further down. He's in third. I just hope I have some crazy race pace. I hope my race pace is good. You're in China, does that mean you're in China? Chris, that's a very deep question. I don't know. Imagine the race is wet as well. Oh my god. I'd prefer a dry race, unless I have more pace in the wet, to be fair. So maybe we'll be hoping for a wet race. I don't know. I just need the greatest race of my career. Just to stay in the championship fight. F1 Challenge is illegal in China. That's why I could never live in China.
You're down at the first sector.
hoping for a snow race. Hello, Fister. Funny name. Again.
You're down at the second sector.
Now, how far down will this be? Am I going to be slower than Karthikeyan? Think a 144. I'd take a 144. Yes, Ashley, I agree. May the best team win. Cross the line. Might not actually be too bad. A 44.4. Let's go again. See if we can go quicker. It's 18th place.
Your engine is overheating. Ship revs.
Engine's overheating again. I put more cooling. We're not last. Can I get ahead of the other back markers? Fuel went down more than I thought it would. Do I even have enough fuel to complete the lap?
You're down at the first sector.
Right, we're up by 3/10. That's good. This is cheating. Those. How many engines do teams bring? Yeah, if I blow this engine, guys, we just can't start the race. No race. Sorry. Out of the championship battle.
Your engine is overheating. Ship revs.
We're up by
Down
half
at
a
the
second.
second
Come on.
sector.
Tom, I don't know. It's crazy right now. Please, engine, don't die. 2 more corners, come on.
Your engine is overheating. Ship revs.
Ran out of fuel. 44.1 is 17th place. That is true, Clay. But to be fair, the AI difficulty is set up according to my time anyway. So it doesn't really matter. 17th, guys. Karthikeyan is only 1/10 ahead. Heidfeld's only a couple tenths ahead of that. Yes, Neil. True. Maybe we go again, try and get 15th, yeah? I'm going to add 1 lap radiator and take up 1 and 1 more litre of fuel. Go again, come on. Not over yet. Not over until it's over. Still on intermediate tyres somehow. Hello, Vane. Last 5 minutes. I feel like the conditions are just getting worse and worse, so better to go out now. I feel like wets would be better. I don't know. The inters feel completely fine. It looks like wet conditions, sure. But the inters do genuinely feel pretty good. In the high speeds, yeah, really good. Do what the rock says. Copy that. I think we could have saved a few tenths on the last lap if I didn't leave... Well, if I didn't run out of fuel. But I don't think I can. Because going across the line after finishing my next lap will be 10 laps completed already. Okay, come on. Focus up. Need an improvement here. Yeah, maybe the rain is getting worse.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
Do I know how to download mods? Yeah. I'm using a mod right now. Just find a mod, download it. Nice and simple. Although I don't have like the base game. I just download modded versions of the game.
You're down at the second sector.
Okay, up by 2 tenths. Maybe there's a chance. Where can you download James early? You can download me on my OnlyFans. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. What was the best F1 game you played? This one. F1 Challenge, obviously. Yes, 16th. Okay, maybe one more. I'll go one more. Gonna really throw it around. Easy top 3. Oh my god. Grand Prix 4's alright. Yeah.
You're down at the first sector.
Down by another 2 tenths. Brilliant. Hello, Sampas.
Down at the second sector.
Down further. You found GP4 easier to mod? What? You're the first person in history to say that. This is just drag drop. GP4. I have to disconnect all my other monitors just to get the game to launch. It's crazy. GP4 is the most difficult game I've ever played to get running properly. Takes a full day of 9 hours just to get the game just to run.
Barry Kelly has lost his front wing. Villeneuve has lost his rear wing.
Yeah, out of the way, out of the way. Oh, I'm slower now. Bloody Villeneuve. Silly Billy. Right, 16th then. That's the best we're going to get.
10 minutes to go.
This is gonna be one crazy race. I don't know what to expect.
5 minutes left of the session.
Barrichello's 17th. Wow.
There's only 3 minutes to go.
Would have potentially got 15th here, but right. End of the session. People are improving at the end of the session. It's going to be a Takuma Sato pole position by 0.8 of a second ahead of David Coulthard in the Red Bull. Then it's Alonso and BAR's Jenson Button in 4th. Vert's the lead McLaren in 5th. Massa, who's basically out of the sport at this point after having a really troubling year, in 6th place. Montoya and Trulli on the 4th row of the grid. Raikkonen on his return in 9th, with Albers alongside him in 10th place. Crazy. Is James' championship over? Not yet. How's Raikkonen already there? What do you mean? How's Raikkonen already there? Huh? Is that bad? Ralf Schumacher and Michael Schumacher on the 6th row of the grid. Then it's Friesacker, Villeneuve in 14th, Heidfeld, James Early only 16th place here. Wasn't he going to return for the finale? No, he's missing 3 races. So he's returned for the final 2 races. Barrichello 17th ahead of Carthcane. Webber and Montero at the back of the grid. Jordan having a really bad time of it. Okay. It's overcast conditions for the race. Oh my god, what does that mean? Going to be the softs. 56 lap race, so it's going to be a 2-stop. What's going to be best for me? A lighter fuel load to just fight through the grid really early on. Heavier fuel load, maybe. I'm going to have to push as hard as I possibly can. I'm thinking a lighter first stint. I'd rather stay light. Hate the feeling of a car when it's heavier. Go 1-stopper. No. That'll be championship over. That's true. I could. If the rain happens. If the rain occurs. Okay, make sure the car does not die. That's job 1. Brake duct size 7. I'm not taking any chances here. No chances. Sampas, I've only played GP4 and that was the most difficult game I've ever had to get to run. And I've played a lot of games, a lot of old games as well. I'm only speaking from my personal experience. I want to do 16 laps and then 2 20-lap stints. 17 to get to the grid. 2 20-lap stints at the end of the race. That's my plan here. I hope we have pace. I really hope we have pace. If we have pace, anything's possible. Ideally, I would love an Alonso retirement. Hopefully, Alonso doesn't just jump straight to the lead early on. Yeah, it's overcast, but that could mean anything, honestly. I want to start on the dries and go 16 laps. I don't want to be heavy, because then I can't make the overtakes. And then we're just stuck there. What the frick? Okay. I assume everybody else is on the dry tyres. Just see what's going on. It's dry at the moment. Nice and dry. Okay. Did I swear? I said frick. No swearing on YouTube. Okay, to the grid we go. Come on. If it starts raining in the next 48 seconds, then maybe I'd go back to the garage and put inters on. I would love an Alonso retirement here. And I would love a James Early good points finish. There are 2 minutes of me going out on the track thinking I could get pole position early on, to Coulthard blocking me, to the engine failure, was every emotion in the book. We've been through it all already today. I've already been... Wait, I thought I'd already been streaming for an hour and 12 minutes. No, we've been streaming for 42 minutes. We're only just getting to the grid. Making you get more from James Early. By becoming a YouTube member. Yeah, DC got P2. Meanwhile, he blocked me and I got an engine failure. I don't think those two were related, but... That would have been the pole position lap as well. 100% that would have been the pole position lap. Even with him blocking me, I reckon I still would have got it. Because the conditions were only getting worse after that. And drivers get injured in F1 Challenge, if you so desire. It's so easy to mod, so if they have a crash and you think, oh, they're going to miss a race, then you kick them out, you know, switch them with another driver. You'd have to manually do it. It's not going to be an automatic process. Going to get the Alonso crash on lap 2 to 4. Okay. Bit dark down here. Okay, the Italian James Early lining up on the grid for what could be the greatest day of his career or the worst. Who knows? Either or, really. Say the thing. Patience. Well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's go racing. The 2005 Chinese Grand Prix is next. Calm before the storm. What is going to happen over the next 56 laps? I tell you, the worst scenario is if we have no pace whatsoever and I'm getting overtaken by a Jordan.
Hello there. The weather hasn't been kind to the drivers. It's damp and overcast out there.
I've never heard that line before. You didn't feel the passion? I said it exactly the same as I always do. Maybe I'm nervous, that's why.
Takuma Sato first. David Coulthard second. Alonso third.
Jeb, I installed the entire game because it's only like 1 gig.
Alexander Wirtz fifth. Philippe Massa sixth.
Depends on the mod. Some mods are all
Pablo
packaged in one.
Montoya, seventh. Trulli was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts 8th. Kimi Raikkonen, 9th.
Christian Albert.
Alba's 10th.
Michael Schumacher, 11th. Ralph Schumacher, 12th.
Patrick Secker.
13th. Jacques Villeneuve, 14th.
I'm nervous.
Nick Heidfeld,
I am nervous.
15th. The Toyota driver, 16th. Barrichello, 17th.
Narain Kayan.
18th. Webber, 19th. 20th.
I'm going to be aggressive. I need to make up the positions. I'll be aggressive, but controlled. Here we go then. The second to last time this season. 3 lights. 4 and 5. And we're underway. Here in China. And that helps. They're all very slow down towards turn 1. What the?
Massa.
We're already up to 8th.
Rear wing.
Okay.
Massa has lost the wheel.
Well, that helps a big. That's great.
Massa has reached.
Oh, we got to see that. Firstly, who's in the lead? Sato still leads. Coulthard, Alonso. Okay. What did we just witness? How is Karthikeyan still in the race after that?
Side in sector 1.
Let's get an instant replay. So Karthikeyan moves side by side with me. What the hell's going on there? And then he just throws it up the inside, takes out Massa. So Massa's brilliant 6th place on the grid is just destroyed. Wow. I'm lucky I wasn't in Massa's position. So Massa out. Karthikeyan is still there. Sato, Coulthard, Alonso, Button, Wirtz, Montoya, Trulli early in the points. Okay. There's more carnage!
Alexander Wirtz has lost his rear wing.
Wirtz!
Juan Pablo Montoya has lost his front wing.
Around the outside of all of them because Wirtz has no rear wing. Fifth. That's what we needed to happen at the start.
McLaren already in the pit.
Okay, now we need to figure out, do we actually have pace or not?
Already in the pit.
Because all that was just because people crashing into each other. Opportunities opening up.
Already in the pit. Jordan already in the pit.
No rain, is there? Okay. Just checking. No rain.
Button is running fourth, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fifth.
Is that Alonso there in third? Right, or at least as quick as Button. Hey, if they all take each other out and I win by like 2 minutes, I'm happy. I don't care, as long as I win. As long as I catch up to Alonso in the championship. Alonso's being held up big time. He's going to be trying to make moves. He's looking to the inside of Coulthard there in the distance. I think Coulthard's gone defensive. The Renault stays behind the Red Bull for now. But anything can happen here. Anything can happen in Formula 1. And it usually does. Alonso's got a run on Coulthard up ahead. Looking to the inside of the hairpin at the end of the very, very long straight. Coulthard going defensive again. Alonso on the inside. He's got the position. So Alonso up to second. I'm still in fifth. We need to get past Button here. Might have a run. Across the start, finish straight. Oh, look at the straight line speed.
Right in front of you.
Side by side and ahead
You're running fifth.
of my compatriot. And we're up into fourth. Hello, Carolines. Yes, Tom. Well, we could score the same amount of points as him, which is impossible, but we're at 9 points behind right now. I'm shivering. I shiver when I'm nervous. I don't know if anybody else does. I'm shivering right now. Does anybody else do that? You're really nervous, you just start shivering. Trembling, yeah, same thing, I suppose. Trembling. Shiver me timbers. Alonso looking for the move on Sato now. That'll be for the race lead. I need to get past Coulthard and keep up with him. I believe so, Dom, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can win it on countback. We've both got 5 victories. But if I won the final race and he didn't score, then I'd have 6 victories. So I'd win it on countback. If we were level on points. Alonso did not get past Sato on that lap. I think he's ran wide there. This is our chance.
Coulthard is running third.
Look at the straight line speed. Side by side, we're ahead into turn 1. Oh, he's holding it around the outside.
Kimi Räikkönen has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
I had to give him that space on the inside. All right, get the switch back. Right, battle is on. Come on. He's struggling big time. We're putting him under pressure. The most unrealistic 4 laps ever, yeah. Has he got such a great launch out of that corner? Surely he's not close enough to Sato here. Defend, Sato. Don't just let him up the inside. Okay, good, good. BAR's got a decent turn of pace. Alonso wide again. This is it. That's second place.
Sato is running first. Is right in front of you.
Taking him. Brilliant.
Running second. Raikkonen has just put up
Raikkonen's
the
fast.
fastest lap of the
He's out there
race.
somewhere. We need Raikkonen to catch up and overtake Alonso as well. That'd be great. Sato should be easy pickings. Should be. And then we can just pull away into the distance. Then it'll just be 50 laps of us trying to pull a gap. That's what we need. That is what we need. Oh, you're very slow there, mate. Almost ran into him. I was looking at the chat. Of course, TL, yeah. What's the straight line speed like? We're gaining. We are definitely gaining. Sato's got some really good straight line speed, though. Remember that time Alonso was behind me and he had brake failure and crashed into me? Imagine if that happened here.
Sato is running
Got the
first.
slipstream
Is right in front of you.
to the inside.
You're running second.
Whoa. He's on the outside. Got the bloody grip on the inside there. We got it. That's the lead. Come on. We had the biggest slice of luck in that first lap with everybody just crashing into each other. Maybe the F1 Challenge gods are looking down on me right now, wanting me to win this championship. Thank you, Sato, for being a roadblock. Thank you, Karthikeyan, for taking out Massa, which then slowed down everybody else. Thank you. Who crashed into Verts? Was it Montoya? Thank you, Montoya, crashing into Verts and then allowing me to overtake all three. Who else do I need to thank right now? I need Sato to just defend like a lion the whole race. If things stay like this, we'll be 5 points behind Alonso going into the final race.
First. 50 laps remaining.
I wonder if Sato's on a one-stop. It could rain at any point, honestly. It's overcast conditions right now. $50 laps to go, yeah. I don't think Alonso wins on countback. I don't know, actually. I'd have to look at the standings. If I get another win and Alonso doesn't, and we tie, then I win on countback, because I'd have 6 wins, he'd have 5. When we get to lap 10, I'll do a full race update just to see the the state of everything and to see everybody's fuel loads. We're pulling a big gap to Sato right now. That's good. Oh, Alonso's got past him. Alonso's through. The defense of Takuma Sato against Alonso has come to an end. I wonder if Alonso actually has any pace on me. This will be interesting. I think we're, I don't know, pretty even through the first sector at least. Where's Raikkonen? What position is he in? I wasn't looking at the bottom of the screen. Oh! Come on, focus, focus, focus. He's 5th, okay. Has he genuinely caught 2 seconds this lap? I did make a mistake, to be fair. We've seen him be slow off this final corner, so that's my saving grace. Although he didn't lose any time that time. Right, 2-second gap.
Fernando Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Right, okay. Things are going to get interesting. When's this rain arriving? It could rain at any second. If it rains, I hope the switchover point is when I'm due to pit anyway. That's the best case scenario, of course. I think we're about to lap somebody already. Karthikeyan, I assume. Not sure, Jeb. We'll check when I do a full race update. Need to do Verstappen tactics to get to Alonso, yeah. That's what you get when you don't leave the space. Just crash into him. We could do Schumacher versus Villeneuve. Or Schumacher versus Hill. Thank you, Ryan. You aren't allowed to switch tyres, right? You are. I mean, you can't simulate the one tyre rule from 2005 on this game.
Fernando Alonso has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Benjamin, I'll try my best to not make the same mistake. Thinking back, this whole 2005 season has been so chaotic. So chaotic. Almost every single race has just been bizarre. Do a different mistake this time. I'll find a different mistake to make. Thanks. Karthikeyan. Do me a favour, hold up Alonso. Thanks. Yes. Right, we'll have a look at a full race update now when I get onto this back straight. Alonso's been in a second. Okay, so I'm in the lead. Alonso second. Same amount of fuel. We'll be pitting the same lap. Look at that. I've got 24 litres. He's got 25. Ooh, Sato further back in third. Then it's Coulthard. Trulli ahead of Raikkonen. Okay. Button, Ralph, Michael, Barrichello, Heidfeld, Webber, Montoya, Montero, Friesacker, Villeneuve, Karthikeyan. 17 drivers left. Albers is out. Wirtz and Massa just sitting at the first corner. Wow. Seems to be lightening up a bit as well. I see some blue skies, I think. When's the last round? Tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah, we might be clear of the rain now. The sun is out. It's going to be a race not only on the track but in the pit lane. What circuit is it? Japan. We switched China and Japan around. Suzuka, exactly. How's everybody's day been? May as well get conversation started. Where do I keep my dentures? How old do you think I am? Gosh. Question, how big was the WRC 23 update? 2 gigabytes, but I had to reinstall the whole game to get it to work. Gosh, Alonso. Focus. I'm focusing, but I do like talking as well. Yes, my day's been good, thank you. That's always fun, Tom. Waiting for people, shopping.
You're running first.
Poetry workshop, very nice.
Has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
I don't think I'd be any good at poetry. How juicy are my brakes today? The juiciest. Is that a good thing? Juicy brakes? Worked 8 hours, so kind of lame. Nice. I got work later tonight. What time do I start? 10 PM. I'm only working part-time, just at a warehouse nearby. You know, temporary. 10 till 2. He's so close to me. I've got more straight line speed. I think that's going to help me big time. An all-nighter. No, it's not really an all-nighter. It's only 10 till 2 a.m. Then I'm asleep by 2:45. I can get up at 10 a.m. every day. I've got a good routine going right now. Get up at 10 every day. Get out of bed. Do whatever. Get ready. Then I do some editing. Maybe some TikToks, some YouTube shorts for a couple of hours. Work on the streamlined videos. Then early in the afternoon, kind of do whatever. Maybe I'll stream on Twitch. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go outside, touch grass. And then 5 PM comes around. It's YouTube stream. Obviously you stream at 5:30. Finish at 8. Get ready for work, go to work. Rinse, repeat. Pretty good. Early in the afternoon. Early versus Alonso. You need a vlog. Yeah, I'm supposed to make a James Early vlog. It's one of the YouTube member benefits. You get to see behind the scenes. But I've never even released one yet.
Already in the pits.
Yeah, persistent. I try and forget that period of my life. James Early goes to Big Tesco. I tried. I filmed going to Aldi once, but I'm so nervous of speaking, you know, with a camera. So I was just holding my phone and taking pictures and videos of random items. Nice wide line. Because what else am I going to do? Have I done a room tour? No. I will not do a room tour. If I move out, then I'll do a room tour. Okay. We need to remember to pit when time comes. And do not risk the fuel this time. We learned a valuable lesson in Brazil. Don't take those risks when you don't need to. We did not need to. And yet we took it. When I say we, I mean I took it. Hopefully we can do 2 more laps here. Got 9 litres of fuel left. It says 2 laps, so we should be able to do 2 laps. Toyota for 06. Yeah. We're still signed up with Toyota for next year. I like Toyota. Happy. I'd have even more reason to stay if I don't win the championship this year. I'm kind of scared about the fuel now. If we just box this lap, not risk it. I think I do. I just put a few extra litres of fuel in for the next stop. I just don't want a repeat of Brazil. We just sort that out now. Yeah, a couple more, like maybe do 22 laps. How much am I getting paid a year to drive? 4.5 million.
Pit crew ready.
Right, boxing. It says we got 6 litres of fuel, but we'll go to 0 laps when we go across the line. Alonso's going to go for the overcut 1 lap further than me. Okay, box. Throw it in there.
Alonso has moved into the lead.
I know he has, mate. Okay, into the pits we go.
Alonso is running first. Less than 3
Alonso going for the
seconds
overcut. Early into the
ahead.
pits.
You're running second.
Come on, boys. Quick stop. Let's go. Okay, fine. I'm getting paid 9.5 million. That better? Car behind me. It's Schumacher.
Weber is unable to continue. He's retired in sector 3.
We'll have a look at Weber in a second. We need to make sure this outlap is fast. Just stay into the lead. Let's just have a look at Weber. Where is he? Huh? Where's that? Oh, he just spun off at the second to last corner. Brake failure probably. Could have been worse. Luckily, he got it almost slowed down before banging the wall. What's the championship looking like? We are 9 points behind Alonso going into this one. Right, is Alonso pitting this lap? Yes, he is. Trulli's now in second. Then it's Raikkonen. Sato now down to fourth. Coulthard early. Come on. Okay. This has to be a really quick lap. I'm going to ultra focus here.
Renault, already in the pits. Already in the pits.
This could be so close. So close with Alonso here. Coulthard in. Right, where's Alonso?
You're running 6.
Where is he?
40 laps to go.
I think we're ahead. Just. He's a second and a half back. 2 seconds back. We've got him. Nice. Okay, we still have the net race lead. Good. Stress averted for now. Someone retired. Webber retired. Last lap. What happened? Jesus, we were in the lead. We pit. Alonso went for the overcut. He failed. Not sure how much fuel he's got. We'll check later on. All I know is I'm ahead of him on track. Did I reset? No. Not reset anything. Save the brakes. Suppose I'll try not to smash them as hard. How did I qualify? We qualified 16th. Welcome back, Ryan.
Sato is running 3rd, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 4th.
We just need to hope something happens to Alonso. How did we go from 16th to leading? Thank Narain Karthikeyan and Montoya for taking out a lot of the grid.
Minardi, already in the pits.
Well, I took out Massa, but then it like slowed down loads of other cars. So I just went up the inside of them all. Quite satisfying, actually.
Schumacher has smoke coming from his engine.
Okay. Schumacher has smoke coming from his engine. Which Schumacher is that? Ralph. Yeah. There's Ralph smoking with his brother Michael right behind. 2 siblings smoking together. Michael going for the move. That's a bit risky there. Ooh. Then just turns off. Nice. Adios, Ralph. Let's have a look. Alonso, 18 laps of fuel. James Early, 19 laps of fuel. Once again, we're basically on the same strategy here. Pretty crazy. Trulli going for another 7 laps. Is Trulli on a 1-stop? Seven laps, 25. I mean, Trulli could be on a 1-stop, maybe. Unless he's going for a very short middle stint. Or short last stint. Hello, Blasterman. How are you doing? Nice to see you.
Schumacher is out. He's blown the engine.
Where's Michael Schumacher at? I don't know. I forgot. 7th, maybe. As the race went by, it's going okay. We're in the net race lead,
Sato
I think.
is running third. Less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running fourth.
Sato, I think, is pitting this lap. He should be on for some good points here. Maybe a top 5. To be fair, Sato had the lead for a good 5-6 laps. Pretty good. Will we ever see Sato in the lead again? Who knows? Hello, Jeffrey. Crash into Alonso deliberately. Yeah, I'd have to make it look like an accident, though. What's better, normal F1 cars or classic F1? What is normal? You mean modern Formula 1 cars? What is classic? Like, what years? There's many different eras of F1. ...2004... better than modern F1. Well, the cars, yeah, they're better, I'd say. 04. Look nicer, sound better.
Sato
Look
is
better
running
to
third.
drive.
Is right in front of you. You're running fourth.
Smaller. Sato's staying out yet another lap. Next race is the season finale. Yes, Jeffrey. Spa being removed from the 2006 calendar. No chance. What was the actual reason for it not being on the calendar? A Sato pit? No. Money? Ah, of course. That classic thing.
Already in the pits.
Raikkonen pitting this lap.
VAR already in the pits.
Yeah, they changed the bus stop chicane, didn't they? Again. Ugh, that's horrible out there, that corner.
Kimi Raikkonen has moved into the lead.
Raikkonen's moved into the lead. Wasn't he already in the lead? Sato in. We'll get past Sato, Raikkonen in the pits. We'll get past Raikkonen.
Is running second.
Trulli, 13.7 seconds up the road.
You're running third.
We somehow need Trulli to finish as, you know, play rear gunner to me. So I finish first, Trulli second, Alonso third. That'd be better. Hello, Rizzleton. We're not sure if Trulli's on a one-stop. He's pitting lap 25. Could be a one-stop. Then his second stint would be 31 laps. Guessing that's Carthy Kane in front on the road. Blue flags. Blue flags now, sir. Or not. Take your time. You wish you had it, yeah. Job Motorsports. Deb in job in Motorsports.
You're running second. Juan Pablo Montoya has smoke coming from his engine.
Montoya finally out of this one, so it's a Williams double retirement.
There's a spin in sector 2. Watch for the yellow flag.
That'll be for Montoya, right?
Montoya.
Let's have a look at him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh,
is out.
no.
He's blown the engine.
It's all over. It says a spin in Sector 2, but... Okay, that is Sector 2. Just about. About to go into Sector 3. Stops on circuit. To the side of the circuit. He's out of the race. Surely, what's he got? 3 laps of fuel left. 15 seconds ahead of me. Where's Raikkonen? Okay, he's 10 seconds behind. So Trulli at the moment will probably rejoin about 7 seconds behind. Think. What happened to Ralph? He, engine failure. Double engine failure then for Williams BMW. That's what Montoya gets for ending Wirtsmania. Yeah, we all turned up for Wirtsmania. We were stripped of a potential Alexander Wirtz dub. Coulthard had his front wing missing? Did he? Is Coulthard even in the race? Oh yes, yeah. He is. I'm sure he had a front wing. What if Hamilton joins Ferrari in the future? If he did that, he would be wearing red. That's the what if.
Trulli is running first. About 15 seconds ahead. You're running second.
Broadcast, I know it's hard to believe, but it's true. The snail corner is so difficult. Just to get the power down. We've done everything we can with the car to limit any chance of a mechanical failure. So we should be okay unless we get a random one. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be alright. Did a bit better that time. Still lost 3/10. Fully 16 seconds up the road now. If he's on a 1-stop, he's not got a chance, I don't think. If he's on a 2-stop, he might have a chance. If he's on a 1-stop and he puts so much fuel in, he's just going to be really slow for that middle stint. Well, middle phase of the race. Who's better, Red Bull or Mercedes? Right now, Red Bull. As they are the champions.
You're running second.
If you guys had like an arch nemesis, a mortal enemy, and you had to take them to an F1 race, which F1 race would you take them to make sure they had the worst time possible? Which F1 race is the worst experience? Is the question. Chinese GP. That's what I was thinking. I mean, the Chinese GP can't be that good. It's in the middle of absolutely nowhere, I'm pretty certain. Spa? Raining? I'd say that's a nice experience. Sochi? No. Monaco? Monaco would be... depends where you're sitting. Vegas, yeah. But you didn't buy a ticket. Alonso's 2 tenths behind me. I think Azerbaijan would be pretty bad as well. Brilliant. What are you doing, mate? So Trulli in the pits. We will retake the race lead here.
Less than 3 seconds ahead.
Alonso up to second. And the top 2. Resume the fight. You don't like Bahrain? No, I'm not a big fan of the circuit. Oh, poor Ricard. Yeah, that'd be well boring. I'd fall asleep. Really curious to see what fuel load Trulli's on. Hitting about 24. And I want to see how far off he is as well. Trulli could play a part in this. Let's have a look. Trulli is fueled to the end. He's going to the end. Okay. Interesting. What's my favourite Grand Prix? Brazilian Grand Prix. Hands down. I mean, Button's 7 seconds off Alonso. Yeah, Trulli's out of it. Raikkonen is stuck behind Trulli. Between Alonso and Early. I need something to happen to Alonso. What's this mod called? RH 2005, I'm pretty certain. He's side by side with me. I'm glad I've got extra straight line speed. That's the first time he's actually drawn side by side. Right, he's putting me under more pressure.
You're running first.
Take them to the 2021 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. To be fair, that would have been one hell of an experience. Hello, Julio. Pull out a Villeneuve. I actually do have one Villeneuve in my pocket right now. They're that small, they can just fit in there. What's the procedure if Alonso does wipe me out? How am I supposed to react? We've already had contact in Belgium a few races ago where he hit me out the way. Still won the race, but... Fight Club in the paddock, yeah. It's the hottest F1 ever. Wasn't it like the Bahrain Grand Prix? Oh no, it was Qatar this year, wasn't it? Was that the hottest? Hello. Is it pronounced Joan? Hello, how you doing? Disqualifying, he starts last in Japan. Back a grid would be quite funny. Yeah, there were some hot races in the US back in the day.
You're running first. 30 laps remaining.
Where am I going? Watch it, James. What's the coldest race ever? Canada 78. What was the temp? Nürburgring 95. Canada 70. I'm getting multiple answers here. Minus 5 degrees Celsius? No way. Oh, 5 degrees. Okay. Burn. $5 It's probably 5 degrees where I am right now. Am I excited for the Las Vegas Grand Prix? Not really. It'll be Verstappen winning. $4 and rain. Wait, so if it's true that it'll get to 4 degrees Celsius at Las Vegas, that'll be the coldest race ever. Huh, interesting. I'll watch the race, obviously. I'll watch qualifying as well. It's Formula 1, so I'll watch it, but I'm not overly excited, you know? Because we don't have a championship battle. And we already know going into it, yeah, Max Verstappen's most likely going to win. Like he's won 17 times this year.
Jordan, already in the pit.
Which is mental. Max who? You know, that guy. Dutch guy. Wins a lot. Does kind of sound baffling that you could live nearby and have a view of the track, but they'll cover up the view so you can't see for free, even though you live there. That's mental.
You're running first.
I'm hoping McLaren can mount a charge next year, and Aston Martin. I just hope we get one of those really freak years where it all just comes together. Red Bull slightly drop off the pace, all the other big teams manage to get on the pace, and you get a season like 2010 or 2012, you know, where lots of different teams are in the ballpark of winning. Because it's been quite a while. It's been since that time that we've had something like that. You know, where there's a possibility of 3, 4, even 5 teams winning. That'd be nice. We would have had that this year if it wasn't for Red Bull. It's always the case, isn't it? We've had that so many years with Mercedes. If Mercedes weren't there, it would have been a great battle. This year, if Red Bull weren't there, it would have been, you know, Ferrari picking up a few wins, McLaren, Aston Martin, Mercedes, and then Perez. I personally prefer the top 8 getting points. 10 points for a win. I like that. The sad thing about dominant seasons in Formula 1 is, especially in the modern times,
You're running first.
it's dominant for the first half of the year, and then it gets closer in the second half when it's already won, so there's no excitement. Just like 2019, right? Mercedes, how many 1-2s did they get in the first 7 races? That's 6 out of the first 7 races. And they had everything wrapped up, basically, by the halfway point. And then in the second half is when Leclerc was winning races, Vettel won a race, and it all gets a bit closer. You think, if only it was like this at the start. Hello, Michael. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, reliability is the factor that you have to take into account. Reliability is so high these days. That's true, Crumply. That is true. But also with the strict regulations, it means that the whole grid is closer, you know? Because no team is going to get it so completely wrong that they're 10 seconds off the pace. So on one hand, it does bring the whole grid closer. On the other hand, if one team gets it right, it's harder for everybody else to catch up.
You're running first.
Well, to be fair, the driver is part of the team, so unsafe releases being punished by time penalties makes sense because it's a team game.
Kimi Räikkönen has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
2014 was good, 2016 was good, 2015 was just one-sided. I like 2014 because it was the first year of Mercedes domination, so we weren't all used to it. It was new, you know? It's like 2009, Braun comes in, dominates, we haven't seen it before, so it's exciting.
Michael Schumacher has lost his front
Oh,
wing.
Schumacher? Take a look at that in a second. Oh, nice one, Michael. I'm going to get an upgrade, or a new computer next year, hopefully. Let's have a look. Where's Schumacher? Where's his front wing? Not on the car. So, he's got Karthikeyan and Barrichello in front. And... yeah. Oh my god! What? How high is that wing? Where did that wing go? As soon as he made contact, look at the wing go up in the air and then go across the screen. That's brilliant. Looks like a fighter jet. Nice. He did a Karthikeyan on Karthikeyan. Yeah, 2024. I don't think there's much hype in terms of driver market because how many driver changes are there going to be? One, potentially? Is that it? Potentially zero if Sargent stays, I'm guessing. Depends where Perez goes, if he can stay with Red Bull. Five laps of fuel remaining then.
You're running first. 25 laps to go.
It's quite disappointing, no driver changes. This is why we need 13 teams. No. 13 teams with the current car sizes would not work.
Räikkönen has just put
11
up the
teams could
fastest
work.
lap of the race.
We need smaller cars.
Ferrari are ready in the pits.
Let's do a yes or no question then. Will Perez still be driving for Red Bull next year? I'll start. I think yes. I think he'll still be there. I just can't see why they'd replace him. I just can't picture it. I would love to see him get kicked out and another driver come in, but I just can't imagine it happening. You think he'll stay one more season and retire, maybe? Yeah, could do. I'm hoping 2025 we see a big shake-up. And 2026, that's always exciting, new regs and whatnot. It's always exciting at least up until the first race. And then you realise, oh, brilliant, Red Bull have got it right again. Okay, they're dominating. Or, oh, Mercedes back on top again. You just need some competition. The worst thing about a new regulation change is the regulation change happening and then it turns out one team is so far ahead of the rest. Mercedes 2014. And all that hype for the new regs just dissipates. It disappears. One designated race a season where the reserve drivers take part. I get the like, premise of it, but it just feels almost like, what's the saying? Like a Mickey Mouse regulation, just like fan boost in Formula E. It's just there for the sake of what, entertainment? New regulations every year. Yeah. Feel sorry for the person who has to design them. Sauber into the pits. We've got 3 laps of fuel left.
You're running first.
Verstappen has scored something crazy like 94% of the possible points this year. Which has to be the highest since, well, anybody really. I'm thinking, didn't Ascari have like a really good year one year? Maybe has a higher percentage scored in races competed in. Clark had 100%, did he? There you go. Did he? Really? Did he have 100% because it didn't count some of the dropped races? Yeah, okay, right. I don't really count that then. Yeah, Michael, as soon as new teams come in, that will open up new seats. Just having one extra team, I feel like, would ignite the driver market more so each year. Tell us a Yorkshire joke. George, I don't know. I'm not from Yorkshire. Sorry to like burst your bubble or break your heart. No, I don't like the dropped races rule. I'm glad that's not a thing anymore. Yes, Chris. Alonso's still there. Still kicking. Championship still on, yes. We're 9 points behind Alonso. If things stay like this for this race, we'll be 7 points behind going into the final race. With still a little bit of a chance. Yeah, Schumacher's 2002 season was great. I'd say almost as good as Verstappen's this year. I know Verstappen had that 5th place and missed out on a podium in one race. But every other race, bar 2, was a win. He's finished 1st 17 times, 2nd twice, and 5th once. Which I think is probably better than Schumacher. What did he win? 11, a few seconds and a few thirds. If Verstappen wins these final 2 races, it'll be a better season than Schumacher's 2002. In my opinion. Especially because he's got more races and he has to do more winning. Okay, we're boxing this lap, guys.
You're running first.
Make sure I put the right amount of fuel in. Please, guys, when I get onto the back straight, just spam box, box, box so I don't forget. Need to box, 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 box. 15 out of the last 16 races. That's just stupid. Hasn't he won, oh, what was the stat? 32 out of the last 38 races or something. Verstappen. Box, 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 box. We are boxing this lap. Box, box.
Renault, already in the pit.
Alonso boxing this lap as well.
Crew ready.
Okay. This is exciting. Please get out of the way, mate. Free Zaka. Free Zaka. Free Zaka. Out of the way. Thank you. Going to be a race in the pits between the Renault of Alonso and the Toyota of Early. The final stop of the race. He's less than a second behind me. Okay. Bringing it into the pits. There we go. In for our stop.
You're running
And it's a race
first.
between the two pit crews.
20 laps.
There's
remaining.
Alonso. Here's me. I think he's right behind me as well. He is. There he is. Come on, boys. Quick. Let's go, 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 go. And we are still ahead. Beautiful work. 8.9. And we rejoin in first place. Let's race to the line now. Come on. Hello, Jaden. Yeah, Alonso lost a bit of time there. Good. Sure, he'll catch up again. He seems to be the fastest driver. I'm just ahead of him. Bit speeding. No. There's a bit of leniency when you're coming in. How am I? I'm good, thank you, Jaden. Just enjoying this race. Hopefully we can just get it across the line. I was hoping for Alonso to run into some issues, but he's been faultless again. Favourite football snack? I don't know. Pizza? Oh, that's not really a snack though, is it? Schumacher's out, yeah. Both Schumachers are out. Let's do a full race update. He's already within a second of me. Wow. So I'm leading. Alonso second. He's got less fuel, but I burn more fuel. That's why. Trulli in third. Trulli's only 3 seconds off the lead. Pucker pie. Okay, Michael, yeah, you've got me there. That's good. That is good. On a really cold day at the football, a pie. It's great. Raikkonen is distant fourth. Trulli could be a contender here. He's going to the end, and he's only 3 seconds off. Okay, if Trulli's faster, I'm not going to let him through, obviously, but I want him to get past Alonso. Trulli might be touch and go for fuel. I don't know.
You're running first.
Put meat in their pies, because pies are usually containing meat, aren't they? I thought that was normal. You can make pies as desserts with fruit in, I suppose.
Heidfeld has lost his front wing.
Oh!
Heidfeld has lost a wheel.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, it's kicking off. is kicking off. Heidfeld's... Oh my god. Is that a big one? This might be a big one. Let's judge. Is Heidfeld dead? We'll find out. Mince pies. Yeah, that's what's in a mince pie. That's fruit and stuff, right? Like dates and raisins. Into the hairpin. Heidfeld brake failure. I mean, it was a heavy impact, but it's into the tyre barrier. I think he'd be okay. Although, the car did snap fast when he hit the wall. I think he'd be okay. It always looks faster on board. Worst case scenario, he misses the final race. That's it. But I think he should be okay. I'll put it in the random number generator later. I'll say 50-50. And if it's 50 or lower, then he misses a race. Trulli 3 seconds off. Got 3 litres less than Alonso, who has 69 litres. I have 75. Poor day, yeah.
Has retired in sector 3.
Villeneuve did die in 82, yeah. Could it happen to Alonso as well? Hopefully not taking me out. All it had to be was the other Renault, and Alonso would have wiped me out into this hairpin. What do we all think of the 2005 Renault livery? I hate it. Worst livery ever. Jeb with a shameless plug.
You're running first.
Oh yeah, 2021 season was a classic. The controversy added to it. I'm all about the story, really. So if it's a good story, even with controversy, I think it's cool. 2021, we'll look back in many, many years' time. If you don't already consider it a classic, you'll look back and think, wow, what a season. We had shock winners, crazy title fight, full of controversy. Trulli's in third, 3 seconds behind Alonso. Sometimes I feel, would we appreciate, well, of course we would. We'd appreciate the classic seasons a lot more if they had the same level of coverage as the modern seasons do. Say if we had cameras and technology now, but we just went back and recorded all the races and watched them all live from back in the day with all these onboard cameras and all that. Maybe the discussion of the best season ever would be completely different. Maybe we'd all be going, oh, do you remember 1958? Oh, it was so good. Ferrari's best chance at a title in the past, I don't know, since they last won it, I'd say was 2022. I should back Alonso into Trulli. I'd like to. I mean, Trulli's closing. You can just see him in the hairpin in the background. 2017 was closer. It was closer, but I feel... I don't know, I just feel 2022 they had a better chance. '18 was good for them as well. Of course, Alonso almost won the championship in 2012. 2010 they could have won as well. So really, if Ferrari managed the past 15 years perfectly, they would have won 2010, 2012, 2017, 2018, 2022. They've had that many chances. Would I like some sushi pizza? Ooh, no. No, I'd have to pass on that.
You're running first.
Yeah, 2016, I don't know. It was a good title fight. Rosberg won. Yeah, cool, I suppose. I don't know. It was just a bit. Maybe because we already had a couple years of Mercedes domination at that point. And that was true domination because both Hamilton and Rosberg are world championship quality drivers. Sure, we had a Mercedes domination the years after Rosberg left, but Bottas was never going to win a championship. So there was always room for somebody to climb into second place that wasn't a Mercedes driver. If it ends like this, the gap would be 7 points, yeah. I'll take what I can get. Alonso also bottled 2012. I don't know. It's hard to say he bottled it when he shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. (2010) arguably, yeah, because he couldn't get past Petrov. That's arguably a bottle. At least he bottled the final race. Going Merc titles, F2 was legit better than F1.
15 laps to go.
To be fair, I did watch, at least in 2016, 17, 18 sort of years, I did watch F2. I didn't like the new F2 cars from 2018 onwards. I really did like the 2017 cars. They were nice. We all know there's many series in the world which has better racing than Formula 1. But it's the other things that make Formula 1 what it is. That it's a Constructors' Championship. That it has the biggest pull. That it goes truly around the world, apart from Africa, apparently. Which kind of bumps it up a bit, you know? And the history and the prestige. Which means it's still, in my opinion, I enjoy it the most, even though it might not be the most exciting racing. Well, I like how the 24 cars will be in F2. Not really. You think Webber was a world championship quality driver? But he spent his prime years in the wrong cars. I don't know. I think his prime years were his at least early 30s. So maybe second half of the 2000s. I think Webber's a bit of a Perez sort of thing. He starts well, had a chance at the start of a few seasons, but always kind of fizzles out, apart from 2010. But he still lost that, so. I think a driver performing well in like a midfield to slower car can be very deceiving. Because for years I thought George Russell, oh my gosh, he's going to be so good. You know, out-qualifying his teammate in almost every single race. You know, getting his Williams into places it shouldn't be. And then he's gone to Mercedes and it's a stark reality check. Maybe he's not as good as we all thought. Well, at least I thought. No, Britt, we'd be 7 points behind. Yeah, Clay. Yeah, sure, but over like Hamilton wasn't having a good season, personally. Last year, I think Russell had not beginner's luck, but sometimes you jump into a new car or whatever and you perform to the best of your ability, and then the next season is really the real test. Can you keep it up? And Russell hasn't.
You're running first.
Hello, Ben. Welcome. What do I think of Piastri? I think Piastri's good. He's got potential. Hard to judge. Maybe judge in a few more years when he, starts to reach his peak. Because at the moment, Norris is completely blowing him out of the water. But that's because Norris has developed into a very good driver. You got to remember, Norris was teammate with Sainz, and Sainz beat him. Then it got really close in that second season. Then Sainz left the team. Like it was almost crossing over between the two of them.
Jack Milner is stuck in fifth gear.
Villeneuve stuck in gear. Cool. Russell was my favourite driver for all the years he was in Williams. I don't mind him. I still like him. Albon's probably my favourite. Maybe I just like Williams. Maybe that's it.
You're running first. 12 laps remaining.
It's kind of a double standard, but the reason it is because we know Hamilton, what he's capable of. He's won 7 World Championships. Russell, we don't know what he's capable of. So it's easy to say that, Hamilton had a bad year, and then now Russell just, I don't know, has a bad year or whatever. Might be a double standard, but what are you going to back it up with? I do like Piastri. I like his, just the way he handles himself, Although he does seem like one of those drivers that if he wins a race, he'll just be like, yeah, cool, thanks, guys. Which there's nothing wrong with that. But I do like seeing a lot of emotion. That's why I was never the biggest fan of Kimi Räikkönen. Because he's not screaming and shouting when he wins or whatever. I don't know. Because I want somebody, whoever wins the race, I want it to be their best day of their life, the happiest they're ever going to be. But then if they win, it's just like, yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I rate Albon in definitely the top half of the F1 grid. Do I use traction control? Yes. On medium, I believe. What happened to back up Alonso? I never said I'd do it. I'm just saying, like, to be fair, Trulli's not even catching. I don't want to back him up. I don't know. I feel a bit weird doing that. I mean, I could try it. Championship is on the line. But I don't want to risk Alonso getting past me. Maybe through the slow corners I can just go slightly slower. Just to allow Trulli to catch up a little bit. I'll try it. What do I think AlphaTauri will be called? Red Bull Fashion. There we go. That's me going a bit slower into the hairpin. Just to allow Trulli to start to close the gap a bit more.
You're running
Still a good 3 seconds behind Alonso, though.
remaining.
Why is James first? Yes, I am the GOAT, thank you. Just a little slower here. Maybe that can help Trulli. Yeah, okay, he's starting to catch, I think, now. We need to get Trulli involved in this. I feel like I'm doing a Lewis Hamilton 2016 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix or a Perez 21 Abu Dhabi. Most disliked driver of all time? Yeah, Jack Villeneuve's pretty universally disliked. Any driver that's dominating is disliked. In the moment, at least. E-Day. Was E-Day disliked a lot? I think he's a bit of a meme. So maybe I'm the wrong person to answer that. Okay, Trulli, come on, mate. You're catching now.
You're running first. 9 laps.
Ideal scenario, Trulli catches up, overtakes Alonso, and then just holds position. Just Verstappen, yeah. Nelson PK, that's a good one. PK said a lot of questionable things during his career. Did a lot of questionable things as well. Prost. I suppose, yeah. But Prost, the big dislike for Prost is because he was not Senna, you know? Loads of people loved Senna, so they hated Prost. Dislike Damon Hill. What's Damon Hill? Oh my gosh, that was close. Alonso almost hit me there. Just saw in my mirrors. You might not have been able to see it because of the lower third overlay. But we almost got hit there. He's putting on the pressure, but we've got Trulli into the battle now. There's no grip there. Alonso's side by side. We've got the straight line speed, though. Hold on to that one. Who is my personal most disliked driver? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe just one that I feel like is just holding a place on the grid for no reason. Maybe Perez. I don't know. I just would rather see another driver there.
You're running first. 8 laps remaining.
Most liked driver is James Early. Yeah, give the stream a like if your most hated driver is James Early. This is reverse psychology, I think. Come on, Trulli. Work your magic, fella. We've got 7 laps. It's not that I don't like Kimi Räikkönen. It's just there's not much to... He doesn't have a likable personality. No, he does. I have no problem with him as a person. I don't know. Maybe it's because I think just Formula 1... You know, if you're a Formula 1 driver, that's the greatest gift of them all. You've got to be so appreciative of it. I don't know. Räikkönen didn't seem to really care. Maybe that's it. I think Alonso's the best paid driver ever. Ever heard a bad word about Hakkinen, Barrichello or Herbert? I don't know. I think a few people do dislike Herbert, but Hakkinen I like, Barrichello I like.
You're running first.
Häkkönen's great.
Laps to go.
That is the plan. To get the win. Hopefully Trulli can overtake Alonso. I'm trying my best here. Well, Crumbly, you can only judge a person by what you see, so... If he's intentionally hiding his personality, then... But he's doing that so people react in a certain way. I didn't think Häkkinen was ever considered one of the GOATs. I think he was quite mistake prone. Yeah, Jean Alesi is quite universally loved, I think. To be fair, if everybody knew Schumacher was levels above him, maybe that makes him more likeable. Because he's the underdog. Everybody likes an underdog.
6 laps remaining.
Oh yeah. By definition of a pay driver, everybody is a pay driver. You've got to be rich to get into Formula 1 anyway. Or be carried by sponsors or something, you know. You're bringing money. Somehow. Somewhere. Alonso keeps sticking his nose in there for that right-hander. Oh, I've just gone down to neutral. Brilliant. Again, Alonso side by side down the straight. He has to back out of that one. Trulli! Do something, please. I'm giving you all this help. Just make a move. Dive bomb Alonso. How much more help does he need? Oh no, that's wide.
You're running first. 5 laps.
I always consider Jim Clark the GOAT. I genuinely think it helps that... It's going to sound a bit morbid, but I think it helps that he died soon. Wait, Trulli's got past him! Trulli's overtaken him! Okay, let's go. Let's push. Let's push. Go, 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 go. Yes! Let's see what happened. Did Alonso go wide at the final corner? No. Did he lift off? There goes Trulli. There's Alonso. He's just gone past him. Come on. Okay. That helps big time. Big time. We need to push now. Make sure Alonso doesn't get a chance to overtake Trulli again. Okay? Let's go. Five laps to go. So I don't think Alonso will get a run unless I'm holding Trulli up. So, let's just push. Alex, there'll be one race after this. Might change the horsepower of the engines, yeah. If I so desire. So Alonso wins if he passes. No, if Alonso finishes ahead of me here, then he's won the championship. But as it stands, yeah, we'll have a 5-point gap to Alonso. If I win this, I'll have more wins this season. 6-5.
You're running first.
There is traffic.
4 laps remaining.
Need to make sure Alonso stays behind Trolley. Oh, bro. You are slow. You are real slow. Holy smokes. I've cleared him. Trolley needs to do the same there. Has he got past him? I think he has. Yes, and Alonso's stuck behind him. Okay, this is great. This could be a Toyota 1-2. We could take the Constructors' Championship lead with this result and be only 5 points off in the Drivers' Championship. Raikkonen only 6 seconds off the lead now. Wow. The only thing that can make this better is if Alonso retired. Imagine. Imagine the scenes. That's a good point. How is Trulli's fuel? Is he going to make it to the end? I might just check. Michael has just called Fernando Alonso a horse face. I don't know what to think about that.
You're running first.
He's got 2 laps of fuel. Is he going to pit on the second to last lap? Or the last lap? I think he is. He's going to pit, isn't he? He's not got enough fuel. Let him go. Why would I let him go? Hold up Alonso. Yeah. Let him go. Hold up Alonso for how many seconds? Trulli pits. Comes out just between me and Alonso. I don't think he'll save if I hold him up. I don't think that's how it works. Rosts, thanks for the sub. Extra fuel cell, yeah. It'd be devastating if Trulli has to pit. Absolutely devastating. We need these extra 2 points between me and Alonso. Sorry, George, I don't have my singing voice today.
2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. I just don't want to hear the sound of Toyota already in the pits.
Just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Okay, worst case scenario, Trulli pits. I slow down Alonso, Raikkonen gets involved and overtakes Alonso. I don't know. What else can I do? Best car I've ever had. A Ford Fiesta. Would buy James a kebab if he sings. I've never had a kebab. That'll be a first time for me. Retire so the pressure is off. Right, this is the moment of truth as we go across into the 3rd sector. Is Toyota preparing for a pit stop?
Toyota
It!
ready in the pits.
Yeah, they are. I might do some big time blocking, I don't know. Hamilton 2016 style. Where's Raikkonen in all of this? It did not fill up the fuel enough. Where is Raikkonen?
BAR, already in the pit.
We're going to take it real easy. I'm going to make sure Alonso doesn't get a run on me.
You're running first.
But if Raikkonen can get close.
You're on the final lap. Don't stop now. Alonso has just put up the fastest
He's
lap
fast.
of the
He's
race.
real fast. I'm not going to do anything stupid, obviously. I'm not just going to illegally block. Just like slow through the slow corners sort of thing. I don't even see Raikkonen. Raikkonen, when I needed you the most, where are you? He's not even here. Right, just race to the flag then. Oh, it feels like a loss, even though it's a victory. Right, well. This is the second year at China, Michael. Rounding the final corner for the final time. It's going to be a victory to close the gap to just 7 points with the championship finale at Suzuka coming up. Could have been better than that. Where's that BAR come from? Where's Raikkonen? Where is Raikkonen? Man, it could have been better. It could have been better. What a drive, though. We've won from 16th on the grid. But, man.
Truly has finished in third position.
Raikkonen must have pit as well. Where is he?
Raikkonen has finished fourth.
Right, let's crash somewhere. Yeah, we need to hope for Alonso a poor result in the final round. I want to take Alonso out. Obviously, this is out the race, so it's not part of the actual JE universe.
Jenson Button has finished in fifth
What if I
position.
wiped him out into this corner? Oh, dear. Everything went silent as soon as I made contact with him. Alonso's dead. I just killed him. That was a big one. Oh my god. He went flying. Let's get an instant replay of that, please. Oh, let me zoom out. Okay, here we go. Slow motion time. Crossed the grass. Timed it perfectly. Took flight, actually, a little bit before. Boom! Alonso hit. Oh. Alonso in the air. Oh my gosh. He does a few rolls. Still going. Sky. Ground. Sky. Ground. Comes to a stop in the gravel. Think about. He's still got all 4 tyres and both wings. Interesting. It's going to go to a title battle, guys. That'll be tomorrow.
Let's take a look at the official results.
Exactly 1 year since we won our first championship.
First. Alonso, second.
Wow.
Trulli, third.
Yeah, so Raikkonen, I think, pit at the end.
Fourth. Jenson
Trulli,
Button,
oh
fifth.
man, Trulli.
Rubens
The emotions were
Barrichello,
going crazy
sixth.
during that race, guys. Quite a few retirements. You in the first lap. Alonso got the fastest lap we saw right at the end. 1:35.358. Fastest lap from Fernando Alonso, lap 55. That's it. I'll see you all next time. That was good. Make sure to subscribe, give the stream a like, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the Japanese Grand Prix, the finale, the same time as today. It's going to be good. See you there. Bye.